we know that even if we are absent from the body, we're still present with the spirit. Amen?
Stanley Jackson, you're under arrest.
This ain't nothing but the devil.
I don't care what that judge says. You always gonna be my family. You know I ain't perfect, right?
Ain't nobody perfect in me.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
We will always be here.
Here for what?
I don't know what I want to do.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, Futuristic Mike, and I'm back with another The Chi video if you're new. Today, we're going to be doing the recap for The Chi Season 3, Episode 10. The title is A Couple, 2, 3, and this is the season finale. If you're a fan of The Chi, if you love The Chi, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on The Chi, you get them. Now, this episode started off very sad. You know, Ronnie got popped in the last episode. It's very unfortunate. It really is, because I was just starting to like Ronnie, and he's gone, man. Now we know for a fact he's gone, because as soon as the episode starts, they have his funeral. You know, this woman is in here singing at the funeral, and I believe this is a woman who went viral on the internet or something like that. I think this is that woman. I'm not completely sure, but it looks like her. We see Jake and Papa. You know, Papa's looking pretty sad. Jake's looking like he just don't really want to be there. He's just there because his friends are there. You know, I don't think Jake really cared for Ronnie at all. He's just supporting his friends right now. And then we see Emmett, we see Jada, and then we see Dre and Nina and them in the back. Kevin's also there, and then we see Ronnie's boys. These are his boys that have been there for him from the very beginning. You know, we've seen these dudes in the first episode ever of The Chi. So they've been here since the beginning, man. They've been here since the start, and they've always been loyal to Ronnie. You know, I feel like these two dudes right here have always been the most loyal to Ronnie over anybody. And we see Tracy, we see Shantae and the baby. And this is Ronnie's real daughter in real life. And she really does look like him, but that's his real daughter. The actor that plays Ronnie, that's his real daughter. And then we get a flashback of when Ronnie first saved Keisha. It actually shows Keisha running out to the street. You know, she's happy to be out of there. She's in disbelief. She can't believe that she's out of that house. And then Ronnie comes down the steps. He's looking all messed up, man. You know, he's beat up. He got blood on his head and everything. And he does nothing but grab Keisha and hug her. And man, this was one of the best moments I think I've seen in the entire season. I'm going to do a top 10 moments of the season, like a video like that, and this is definitely gonna be in there because man, this is crazy. Ronnie actually hugged her, and this was a beautiful moment, man. This was a beautiful moment, seriously. And let me just say that them houses in the background right there, damn, them houses are nice and beautiful. I would love to live in a house like that. I know there's a lot of bad parts in Chicago, but this right here looks like a nice part of Chicago. But I thought this moment was absolutely beautiful. Ronnie hugging Keisha, it really was. And then Tracy gets to be the one to keep Ronnie's scarf or his uniform or whatever this is that this guy's handing to her. You know, she was the closest to Ronnie in this room, so that's why she gets it. You know, they're talking about how Ronnie served in the military, and the pastor and everybody's just saying some good words about Ronnie. And then we see Keisha come up there. You know, she has flowers, and then she just says, "I'm sorry." Keisha seems so broken up about Ronnie. I just know she's gonna name this child Ronnie when she has the baby. I just know it. If that child is a boy, I just know his name's gonna be Ronnie. Then next we get to Emmett and Keisha, and you know, everybody's just at the cemetery. Keisha's talking to Emmett and says she has a lot going on, and Emmett says, "Try me, you know, you can talk to me." And then she finally tells Emmett that she's pregnant. And then Emmett tries to crack a joke, try to lighten the mood and everything. And he's just like, damn, that's the first time I heard a female say to me that she's pregnant and I know it's not mine. And Keisha wasn't having it. She did not think that was funny at all. Next we get to the boys, and Jake is talking shit about Ronnie. He was like, man, I know a couple people who are glad Ronnie is dead. And Papa's just like, man, that's messed up. Kevin's just like, he did save my sister. And Jake's like, that don't make him a saint. Man, Jake be getting on my nerves with the shit he says sometimes. And then the cops roll up. You know, the pastor's getting arrested. And then the pastor's just like, this is the devil. So at this point, we're wondering what the hell the pastor did to get arrested. So the police take his ass to jail. Then next we get to Emmett and Tiff. You know, they're at the therapy and everything. The therapist is just pretty much asking them, like, are you sure you want to get married? And Emmett is saying that yes, he's sure. And of course, they're getting into their little argument in the therapy session. It's not like a bad argument or whatever. It's like they're joking around with each other, but they always gotta argue. These two stay arguing. But it seems like they're ready to get married in this scene, but the therapist isn't so sure for them. Next, we get to the boys in Kevin's room, and they're just kicking it, talking like they normally do. You know, they're smoking that vape. I swear these three, or should I say these two, always be getting high because Papa really don't smoke like that. Jake actually tells Papa to hit the vape, and he does. And then, you know, he's coughing like a mug. You can tell that his ass doesn't smoke at all. And Papa's just worried, you know, he's talking about his dad in the scene, and Jake basically calls his dad crooked, and Papa kind of gets pissed off about that. Next, we get to Duda, and he's in his office, and he's basically just watching something on the TV about the mayoral race and everything. It's getting close to find out who's gonna be mayor, and he's getting nervous. And then Gemma's dad walks in, and he basically tells Duda that, look, the pastor got arrested, and he's in jail right now singing like a damn bird. So you can tell Duda is thinking long and hard about this. And in my mind at this part, I'm thinking that Duda is gonna try to set up a kill and get the pastor killed in jail or something like that. Next, we get to Jada, and she's talking to Keisha. And I thought it was real nice for Jada to go over there and talk to Keisha, because knowing everything Keisha went through, she definitely needs someone to talk to. Jada is basically telling her, like, you know, I had Emmett when I was your age, and I wish I would have had more options when I was your age. She told her that when she was 18 or whatever, she had no choice but to have the baby because that was the only option. So she's basically telling Keisha, like, you got so many options, you don't have to keep that baby. And Keisha's just thinking about it. Next, we get to Amani and Trig, and she's getting him all dressed and ready for the court hearing. Then we get to your girl Keisha and your girl Tiffany, and this right here was weird to see, but I'm glad they put their differences aside and started talking, you know, because Keisha needs as many people as she can to talk to her. But, you know, in the first episode, it's funny because Keisha came over to Tiffany and Emmett's apartment, and Tiffany was kind of coming at Keisha crazy. She's like, don't be coming to my house dressed like a hooker and stuff like that. So it's crazy to see the progress between these two from the first episode all the way till now. It's crazy. Maybe these two will be friends in the future in the 4th season. And if that does happen, then it's not looking good for Emmett, because Keisha knows what Emmett did to Tiffany. And if these two become tight, then Keisha might tell Tiffany the truth. These two even hugged, and I thought that was real dope, man, because Keisha, like I said, Keisha needs as many friends as possible, and just her having this comfort probably makes her feel so good. So I love to see this right here. Next, we get to the boys at Perry's Pizza. They're doing their job, cleaning up, sweeping, doing dishes, wiping tables and everything. And then here comes the pastor. He walks up in there and he's like, what's up, boys? What you seen earlier, that was just a misunderstanding. And Papa gets mad as hell. He starts questioning his dad, and his father is just like, you a kid, there's certain things you don't understand right now. And Papa's like, I'm not gonna be a kid forever. And he had a huge attitude with his dad. Papa is starting to get sick of his dad's shit, because his dad raised him a certain way. You know, he grew up this certain way, and now he's seeing all this stuff that his dad's doing. His dad's accepting money from Camille. He's doing corrupt and illegal things, and Papa is seeing this. Because when he was growing up, he thought of his dad as a godly man. He knew that his dad worshiped the Lord and everything, and that's why Papa has always been so Christian and stuff like that. And now when he sees his dad involved in all this illegal stuff, this starts to make him question his belief in God and all types of stuff. So Papa's getting fed up with this shit. Now next we get to Camille. She's on the phone in the office. You know, behind her she got her Camille posters up there. Now Rose comes in here. She wants to talk to Camille, and she's asking why Camille didn't do anything with those documents that Jake stole and gave to the campaign manager. She literally wants Camille to use those documents so Duda doesn't win. And I don't know why she's so pissed off at Duda, Maybe it's because of the way he came at her in the last episode. He was kind of coming at her crazy, but she kind of was overstepping. You know, it's his campaign, and she was literally like stepping out of line. She kept talking, she wouldn't let him talk and everything, so he had a reason to get pissed off. And she shouldn't get this mad to the point to where she turns on her husband. Like, I don't think that's right. She should stick by her husband no matter what and be loyal to him. Duda might not be a good guy, but like, why you married to him? And at this part, I swear, I thought Rose and Camille were gonna have some sexual interactions. I was hearing a while back that Candy was gonna be on this show and she was gonna be a lesbian. But maybe they were talking about the part when she told Duda that she was sleeping with his secretary. Maybe that's what they were talking about. But I promise y'all, I thought Candy and Camille was about to do something. Now next we get to raggedy ass Emmett. He's trying on suits and everything. He's looking into his phone like, oh, I'm about to fuck it up. This dude's over here acting crazy, acting immature as hell. You know how Emmett do. And then Tiffany's in the room. She's trying on her dresses and everything. She's in there talking to Jada. And Jada's basically like, man, I appreciate you being there for Emmett. She said, you've done a lot for Emmett. You stuck by him when nobody else would. And Tiffany's just like, yeah, nobody else would do that. And Emmett's out there with Darnell, and he's just like, man, you know I can hear y'all, right? This dude Darnell is crazy as hell. Tell me why this dude brings in a jacket for Emmett to try on, this pink ass jacket, and it turns out that this shit is stolen. He says that his boy hooked him up, you know, let him borrow the shit or whatever, but he has to return it or something like that. Emmett is just like, man, I can't wear this shit. He goes in the room and Tiffany's like, you know you ain't supposed to see me before the wedding. And he's like, man, nah, screw that. We ain't wearing this. This is stolen. And Tiffany's just like, nah, we gonna wear it. So next we get to Trig, Amani, and Jake. They're in the elevator. Trig asks Jake if he's nervous. We already seen this scene or whatever. They're heading up to the courtroom. Next, Jada is throwing Tiffany a bachelorette party with her friends and everything. And when Tiffany walked out that room in the outfit she had on, I'm just thinking to myself like, damn, she is thick, for real. I'd much rather see her on the screen than Lala. In my personal opinion, I think she is freaking beautiful. She had like 3 or 4 friends over there. They was just chilling, talking, drinking mimosas and stuff like that. Next we get to Jake and Trig and Amani. They're in the courtroom and Jake stands up and tells the judge why he wants to live with Trig, his brother. He tells the judge why he would be better off with Trig than he would be with Duda. The judge sees that Duda didn't show up and the judge asks Candy like, where is he at? And he was nowhere to be found. So since Duda didn't show up, the judge granted custody to Trig. And my prediction was right. I knew Trig was gonna get custody of Jake. I just knew it. Next, we see the boys at Perry's Pizza, and Jake is just telling them that he cannot work for Otis Perry anymore. He has to quit just because, you know, he's not gonna be living with them no more, and it's gonna be weird. Then we see your girl Maisha walk in, and we haven't seen her for a few episodes. So she goes and sits at the booth, and she's talking to Papa. You know, she's saying that she wants to go public with him now. She made her mind up and this is what she wants. And she puts her chain around his neck. And, you know, this makes it official. Because she was kind of iffy before. She was acting like she didn't want to go public and like she didn't want to be with him like that. And I thought there was a reason behind it. But I don't know. But now it seems like she wants to be with him in front of everybody. So she's giving him the chain. And then they're basically just talking about Papa's dad. And she's giving him the advice that he needs. You know, she's being a good girl to him. Maisha and Papa really take care of each other. I like them together. I like them together a lot more than I did Kevin and Maisha. I like Kevin and Gemma together. Next, we get to Emmett and Darnell. And Darnell took Emmett to go get like a massage at a sauna and just relax and have a good time. And Emmett's like, man, where's my boys at? Like, where's the strippers at? And Darnell's like, man, just be happy with what you got. This is what it's about to be. Quit complaining. So of course, Emmett's ungrateful ass is not happy with this. Like, Darnell didn't even have to do this. Like, just be happy you're bonding and spending time with your father. You did not know your father growing up. So just take advantage of this opportunity and spend time with Darnell's ass. Quit complaining. They're just sitting here in their towels, just chilling and relaxing. And these 2 women come in that work there. and they're like, oh, look at you guys are a couple. And Emmett's like, no, we ain't no damn couple. And Darnell's like, yes, we is, because the coupons are only good if we a couple. Man, I was weak. Darnell is a damn fool, man. He had me laughing this whole damn episode. And Emmett is pretty much just like, look, I'm out. And he was thinking about messing with the woman when he walked by him. And then he was like, no, I can't. I'm married. And one of the chicks, when he said that, she started cracking up. Then next we get to Tiffany. She's at her bachelorette party. You know, there's lights, there's food, there's even a dildo on the damn table. They're over there living it up. And I don't know why they got a dildo on the damn table. I don't know what that's for. I don't know if that's for Tiffany's friends or if that's for Tiffany. But, you know, Emmett's gonna be mad if he finds out she's over here using a dildo. But, you know, it is what it is. This dude cheated on that beautiful woman so she can do what she wants. Now, I was weak right here because they get a knock on the door and this cop comes to the door. Or should I say, this fake cop. And, you know, Tiffany's like, what did I do? Because the cop's like, we got a noise complaint. And Tiffany thought she was about to get in trouble and everything. Turns out it's a damn female stripper. Jada says to Tiffany, I know how you didn't want no male strippers or whatever, so I got you a female stripper. This stud really came to the door. You know, she starts taking her clothes off. She's doing this dance. They play a song and everything. Jada's over there rocking in the corner. She's drinking. You know, just a whole bunch of shit's going on. This woman stripper takes her clothes off and she's tatted the hell up. I swear I feel like I've seen this girl somewhere. I don't know who this is, but I swear I feel like I've seen her on Instagram or something. She looks so damn familiar. Now I gotta get off when I'm done recording and I gotta look her up. So next we see Emmett and Tiffany together. This is after her bachelorette party and after he got back with Darnell. They're just talking and Emmett's like, you know I ain't perfect, right? And they're just having a little vibing moment right here. And then of course it shows Emmett stripping her panties off and he starts eating her out and everything. I swear to God, man, Emmett has the most sex on this show, more than anybody. It always shows this dude smashing somebody. Now next we get to Camille. And she's giving a little speech to her people in her office. And she's saying like, we might not have won, but there's always next time. And I'm not gonna stop grinding. She says there's big things for us in the future. She says, I wanted change to come to Chicago, but I guess it's not gonna be as soon as I wanted it to be. Next we see Duda and Candy. And they're in his office and she's congratulating him on his new position as mayor. She's giving him a drink. And she asked him why he didn't show up to the custody hearing at the courtroom. And he's pretty much just saying, why would I settle for one brother when I can own them both? This dude is too damn cocky. He knows what he wants and he knows how to get it. Next we see Keisha. She's at the abortion clinic and she's sitting in the room and she's just staring off into space thinking about if she should keep that baby or not. So then we see her out in the waiting room with Nina and she's saying like, you know, I don't want to be in that room for not one more second. She said, I don't know what I want to do, but I know I can't go back in there. So this right here is when I knew Keisha was keeping that baby. So then next we see Kevin. He's walking in the house and Nina's in the room with Keisha. She's hugging Keisha and Kevin overhears what they're talking about. So he asks what the hell is going on. And Keisha's like, I'm pregnant. So Kevin's like, you're pregnant with that crazy man's baby. You can't keep it. And Nina's like, it's her decision. It's what she wants to do. Don't be like that. And Kevin gets pissed and he storms up out of the house. And I feel like when or if Keisha does have this baby, you know, Kevin's not going to be a good uncle at all. He's not going to want nothing to do with that baby. And in a way, I can't blame him. But he does have to look at it like this. Keisha is thinking to herself like that baby is a part of her. So she wants to raise it. She wants to love this child. Even though that child came from straight evil and the man who put that baby inside her is a straight evil man, she still probably wouldn't feel right killing that baby, knowing that it's inside her, it's growing inside her. There's so many mixed feelings when it comes to this certain situation, and Kevin has to look at it like that. And this is real life. This is literally real life. So many girls get pregnant all the time, especially by somebody they don't want to get pregnant by. And they struggle with this decision too. It's not an easy decision. I don't know exactly what be running through a female's mind in this certain situation, but I can only imagine that it's a hard decision, and Kevin has to realize that. Keisha probably feels like, she doesn't want to abort this baby and take this baby out of the world because it's not the baby's fault that this shit is going on. The baby didn't ask to come into this world. The baby had no control over what's going on. So that's what Keisha's probably thinking. That's why she wants to keep this baby. She wants to love this baby and raise this child. It might make her happier in life if she realizes that she has someone to look after for and someone to love and care for. In her mind, it might be good coming out of this situation. Because like I said, it's not the baby's fault. The baby never asked to come into this world. And Keisha is probably thinking to herself, maybe something good can come out of this. So Kevin has to realize that, he has to think about this and be there for his sister. Next, we get to Amani and Jake, and they're eating dinner at the table. Looks like they're eating spaghetti or something like that. They're having a little talk, and Jake says that I know what you are, and I don't really give a damn. I thought this part was so cool because he just told Amani straight up, like, I don't give a damn what you are. He was like, my brother loves you, and you gonna be taking care of me, so I just don't care. It is what it is. And I thought this was cool of Jake, seriously, because there's a lot of people that care about trans people and stuff like that, but Jake took it real well, and he just let Amani know, like, look, I don't give a damn what you are. Next, we get to Papa. He's sitting in the church, and it looks like he's really thinking about things. He's thinking about what happened with his father. He just wants answers. So then it shows Papa going home, and he asked his dad if he really did it. Oh, I forgot to mention what his dad went to jail for too. I guess it was for money laundering. He was probably laundering money for Duda or Camille, but it makes more sense that it was for Duda. But Papa is just having a talk with his father. He doesn't understand things right now. And then his father explains things to him, and these two end up making up and hugging and everything. But I still feel like Papa feels some type of way, and he doesn't know exactly how to feel about everything. I think he still thinks that his dad is dirty and his dad is doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing. So we're gonna see Papa struggle with that a lot more in season 4. And I wish they would show Papa's mother, because they're always talking about Papa's mother, but we've never seen her, not once. Next, we get to Jake and Amani, and they're finishing up dinner. And Amani asked Jake to do the dishes. He said he was gonna watch TV, and she told him to do the dishes first. And he was like, is this what this is about to be? You ordering me around, telling me what to do? And Amani says, look, watch your mouth. I'm going to be taking care of you with Trig. I'm going to be doing what I got to do to take care of you. Do the dishes. And then Jake finally ends up listening. And I was surprised because Jake really got a smart ass mouth and he don't want to listen to nobody. So maybe Amani can whip his ass into shape. Maybe he will start listening to Amani and Trig because he never listened to nobody before. Next, we get to Gemma and Kevin. They're at Gemma's house. They're having a little conversation, and then it comes out that Gemma was suicidal. She tells Kevin this and everything, and she said how she was talking to her therapist, and she said she was talking to her therapist about how she wanted Kevin to be her first. So then that leads these two to smash. I'm glad they didn't show these two smash because I don't want to see no little kids doing nothing. So then it shows them upstairs. They're in the bed. They just got done smashing. Kevin's like, was it supposed to be that fast? Gemma's like, yes, that's what it says on Google. And then they start talking about what it looks like in porn. And Kevin's like, but it does look so real. Like, they're so young, and Kevin doesn't realize that in porn they be acting. So he really thought that he had to go like 5 rounds and everything like that. And Gemma's like, nah, it's fine. So your boy Kevin finally lost his virginity. We finally seen Kevin get some butt. So next we see Jada helping Tiffany get ready for the wedding. And then she's out there helping Emmett get ready too, putting his tie on and everything. And then it shows Gemma and Kevin show up. Then we get to this part right here that pissed me off. Amani's on the couch with Trig. They hear a knock at the door, and I swear, I thought this was Reg. Let me tell you, man, I really thought this was Reg coming to the door. And then it was Duda. Duda comes in the house and says how he wants to continue paying for Jake's schooling. And Trig tells him that he don't want nothing from him. He's good. Duda's like, how do you think you won that custody battle? I didn't show up on purpose, so now you owe me. So he pretty much asked Trig to run his street business and stuff like that, like what Reg was doing. And Trig's like, nah, I'm trying to stay in the house these days. But then eventually, Trig does end up agreeing to this arrangement. And this is honestly just stupid, because I feel like Duda is just gonna try to set Trig up to die just like he did Reg. Like, Trig should never agree to this. Duda killed your brother, Trig. What are you doing? He killed Reg. You should never agree to work with this man. But then again, maybe Trig has something up his sleeve. Maybe he's thinking about a plan to get rid of Duda. Maybe that's how it'll play out in season 4. We just gotta wait and see. I thought Amani was gonna step in and say something, but she didn't. But you can tell she was pissed off that Trig agreed to this. Oh, and Duda said on the way out, there's a new sheriff in town. And the way he looked at Trig and laughed, it was just evil. Like, this dude is seriously like a darker and more evil ghost. Next, we get to Emmett and Tiffany. This is the wedding, and they're asking them pretty much like, are you sure you guys want to do this? And Emmett is like, hell yeah. And Tiffany's like, I do. And then they end up getting married. They end up kissing and everything. And to be honest, I'm kind of surprised that these two got married. I thought it was going to come out that Emmett slept with Dom. I really thought that Tiffany was going to find out, but Dom wasn't even in this episode. So that just tells me that, you know, Tiffany will find out in season 4. She definitely will find out. And that's going to really mess with their marriage. And they might end up getting a divorce, because just think about it. Emmett has to work with Dom every single day. And you know, he's going to be tempted to smash Dom again. He actually might do it. So there's going to be some problems between Tiffany and Emmett in season 4 if we get one. Then we get to Emmett and Tiffany. They go home and they smash again and everything. I ain't going to talk about this. I don't really care. Then it shows Papa and Maisha. And Papa is giving Maisha a chain this time. A necklace with a P on it. And then we get to Jake. You know, Amani's braiding Jake's hair. And they're all laughing as a family, joking. Trig is splashing water at the both of them. They're laughing, having a good time. Then we get to Kevin and Gemma. Kevin and Gemma are kissing, and Kevin comes down the stairs. He's smiling because he just got some ass. Then we get to Nina and Dre. They're on the couch smoking weed. Then they get up, start dancing. It looks like they're really good in their marriage right now. It looks like they are better than what they were. It looks like they're really happy. Then we see Keisha laying in the bed. She's staring up into space, just thinking about shit, probably thinking about the baby, thinking about her life, if she wants to go to college and everything. And then we see Keisha go outside in her jogging suit. You know, she's stretching and everything, getting ready for a run. And then it shows her running. And she made a big step to go out there and run by herself, because ever since she got rescued, she hasn't been able to go outside and do anything by herself. So she made a huge step going outside, going on a run, and pretty much conquering her fear right here. Her fear was that she was going to get kidnapped again, and she's doing whatever she can to try to get past this. So she's actually going outside now, doing things on her own, and then this ends the episode. Now overall, you know, I thought it was a good episode. I didn't think it was bad, but it wasn't that good. You know, it wasn't the best season finale I ever saw in my life. I expected way more from this season finale. I really did. I know a lot of people are talking mad shit, and I'm not gonna say that it was bad, because it wasn't. This episode was still good, and if I gotta rate it, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. It was still a decent episode. It was watchable. So for everybody that's hating on it as bad as they are, y'all need to chill. You know, they're setting it up for season 4. Some major stuff is gonna happen in season 4 if we get it. So just be patient, y'all. Just be patient. Shout out to Lena Waithe. They did the damn thing in this show, this season. This was the worst season in my opinion, but I'm still a fan of The Chi. I'm still gonna support The Chi no matter what. I love this show, and I'm just gonna keep supporting it over and over again. I don't care how many seasons come out. 8 or 9 seasons could come out, and I'll always support it. I don't care if it's worse than it used to be when the show first started, I'm still gonna support it. So I appreciate the cast members, the producers, writers, and everything. Y'all did the damn thing. I still got a lot of questions, but I'm gonna be making Chi content over the next couple weeks, over the next couple months, and we're going to talk about a lot of different things while we wait for season 4. But overall, it was a good episode. I thought the season finale could have been better, but it is what it is. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all more of the Shy content in the future. If you guys want to donate to the channel to help support the channel, I got links in the description to do so. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. It's your boy Futuristic Mike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.